Steph Curry.
Thank you.
She can shoot it better than me.
Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Caitlin, congratulations on an amazing season. Rookie of the Year is a big honor. You deserve it. Congratulations.
According to reactions around the league, Jokic now treats Caitlin Clark with a level of respect usually reserved for elite superstars. Meanwhile, many so-called experts who once doubted her are now scrambling to delete old posts and adjust their opinions as her influence continues to grow rapidly.
Well, Nikola Jokić is the MVP of the league. He's the best player in the world. He's been the best player in the world for the last few years. You know who he has a shoe deal with? I'm going to tell you here.
Some people might think this is exaggerated or made for clicks, but Nikola Jokić is not known for social media drama or attention-seeking statements. He doesn't post controversial takes or chase headlines. Even after winning MVP awards and championships, he remains extremely low-key. That is exactly why his words carry so much weight. So when he spoke about Clark, the entire basketball community paid attention. The silence turned into discussion instantly as he praised not just a rookie, but someone already under heavy spotlight and pressure.
He had 23 points, came down to earth after dropping 36, 21, and 14 in game one. He had just 23 points and 9 of 21 shooting, but still had 17 rebounds and 12 assists, 3 steals. The man had another triple-double. He's sensational. Slow as a snail, can't jump onto a curb, big tub of lard, and you can't.
Nikola Jokić didn't focus on flashy highlights or scoring numbers when talking about Caitlin Clark. Instead, he emphasized something deeper, her mental toughness. He pointed out how she handles pressure, criticism, and physical defense without losing her composure. According to him, what she is doing is one of the most impressive things he has seen in a long time. Coming from someone who rarely praises others, that level of respect is extremely significant.
I was really in awe of the game, you know. I'm saying men and women's college basketball, she's probably the most.
Then came the moment that stood out the most. Jokić summed it up in just a few simple words. All she does is play basketball. That's it. No extra analysis, no exaggeration. In his own way, it was the highest form of respect. In a league full of narratives, drama, and storylines, that kind of statement means everything, especially coming from a player known for quiet dominance and zero interest in hype or trash talk.
Excited for her to be here. I think it brings a lot of excitement to the city, and a city with a lot of young talent already as it is, and adding her, she's one of the faces of women's basketball, and for her to be here and under the same roof, I think is really exciting for me, and I think a lot of people in our organization. And just look forward to watching her grow throughout the process, watching her get better. Looking forward to actually being able to cheer for her now. Now she's with the good guy.
To be clear, this wasn't forced praise or public relations talk. Nikola Jokić wasn't trying to be polite or supportive for the sake of it. He simply recognized something real in Caitlin Clark, her ability to read the game, control tempo, and create plays with patience rather than speed. Her lack of unnecessary theatrics also stood out to him. Interestingly, comparisons between Jokić and Clark have been growing for months. Analysts point out similarities in how they see the game. Both use timing, hesitation, and defensive manipulation rather than pure athletic explosion. The result is the same, complete control and dominance.
I think she put up 2 feet beyond half court, so for me to see it in person, she's legit. She's the best, so she's the GOAT. So her skill set far exceeds.
Jokić, despite being considered one of the best players in the world, was never heavily promoted early in his career. He wasn't flashy, didn't chase attention, and didn't fit marketing expectations. Major brands overlooked him, and he wasn't seen as a highlight type of star. Eventually, he signed with a less globally recognized sponsor, proving that even greatness can be underestimated when it doesn't fit the expected image.
Caitlin Clark, she's not the tallest. She doesn't have a crazy frame but she got women's basketball on lock right now. And she hasn't really been in it in a while, and a lot of people haven't seen a lot of it. Anything that happens with her is going to be magnified, right? Which is great for the WNBA.
There is a kind of poetic justice in this situation. Nikola Jokić, who once experienced being overlooked despite generational talent, is now watching someone else rise in a similar environment, but with far more media attention. He He understands what it feels like to dominate quietly while others control the spotlight. That perspective makes his admiration for Clark even more meaningful.
According to reports, Nike had no plan to build a shoe around Jokic, instead focusing on Victor Wembanyama, the face of the brand's new air immersion space.
LeBron James also understands this pressure better than most. From the moment he entered the league at 18, every move of his career was under extreme scrutiny. Cameras, critics, and fans followed everything he did. So when he advised Caitlin Clark to stay focused, block out distractions, and keep working, it wasn't casual advice, it was experience speaking.
And she's fearless. No shot is a bad shot.
That message from LeBron James carried deeper meaning. He wasn't handing out generic motivation. He was essentially telling Clark that she is going through the same fire he went through decades ago. He rarely shares personal guidance like that unless he sees something special. His public praise of how she handled pressure and rejection showed clear respect. No chasing attention, no emotional reaction, just professionalism under pressure. That earned his approval.
I was going to say, Caitlin Clark's been compared to you.
Yeah, but I think it almost robs her of like the rest of her game because she's such a good floor. She has an overall, floor game. She's racking up, close to triple doubles every night. And,
Right.
Her shooting ability is.
That message from LeBron James carried deeper meaning. He wasn't handing out generic motivation. He was essentially telling Clark that she is going through the same fire he went through decades ago. He rarely shares personal guidance like that unless he sees something special. His public praise of how she handled pressure and rejection showed clear respect. No chasing attention, no emotional reaction, just professionalism under pressure. That earned his approval.
That I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in. Don't get it twisted. Don't. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the.
Then there is Luka Doncic, a player known for humor and sarcasm, even in high-pressure games. He often jokes on the court, even after scoring massive numbers. But when asked about Clark, his tone completely changed. No jokes, no ego, just straight respect. He openly acknowledged her shooting ability and admitted her skill level stands out even compared to elite guards. Coming from a player who rarely praises others without humor, that reaction was surprising.
All the criticism and everything that's going on, fairly well.
Sure.
She never let nothing knock her off her square, man.
They got Indiana games.
Yeah. I just saw the interview when she was, and they asked her about not being on the Olympic team. She was like,
what a great answer she gave.
Great answer.
Next is Trae Young, a player not known for giving soft compliments. However, his evaluation of Clark was different. He studied her game carefully and broke it down in detail rather than making emotional statements.
She'll be fine. And all stuff about the physicality, and it comes with the league.
It comes with it, yeah.
When Trae Young analyzed Caitlin Clark, he described her like a true professional watching film. He highlighted her control of tempo, her ability to manipulate defenders with hesitation moves, and her vision in running an offense like a seasoned point guard. His breakdown wasn't emotional, it was technical and respectful. In his eyes, she didn't play like a rookie. She already looked like someone who belongs at the highest level.
This level of notoriety, out of this world expectation, whatever the case may be. I just think it's all about having, be a horse, man. The Kentucky Derby, put your blinders on, go to work, show up to work, punch your clock in, prepare yourself, work on your game, work on your craft, kind of keep your mouth shut, and just learn from the vets. When they ask, you voice your opinion if they want your opinion.
Crazy, 40-12, people don't understand, that's not easy. Scoring and then getting everybody involved, what she's doing is unbelievable. She was using her hang dribble just to read if she was going to be able to blow by her defender or not, and she was just doing step backs and side steps and dribbling in the lane, dribbling back out, and then shooting threes. But it started with her getting to the basket and just getting some layups, getting easy ones, getting some and ones to start the game. You could tell that she had a plan